Pipers, do we have enough ginger ale? Yeah. Whoever's got ginger ale, have the pipers. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I know Bob wants a real wine. No, ginger ales are on that. Yep. Yeah, all right.
All right, I said it 2 years ago when I was coordinating this while laid up in my basement with COVID. I'm always amazed at how well everyone rallies to get stuff done. It sometimes seems impossible. We're going to get everything done, and then it goes, and everybody has a blast, and I just absolutely love this club. Thank you very much, Brandon. Thank you, Harpu. Thank you to everyone who volunteered. To the Pipers! To the Pipers! All right. Good girl, everybody. Okay, now we go.
I got you. We collect the glasses. All right, come to us.
Because she is not playing. Let's see how fast it takes for her to
Yeah, they won't. I have a whole. They won't win.
I know.
I don't know if I can do the same thing.
He just tried to buy your attack because he was worried. Naomi was vicing, and he's like, where do you want me? And I'm like, well, Naomi was vicing. And I was like, I'm going to make sure everybody's okay.
Oh, and use this. Earning my way into this event. Thank you.
Did somebody flip? Yeah, we have yellow.
Did we get here?
Anybody else? Are we? Yeah, we're red and we go first. All right. I know. Going first anytime. We're here to win.
I don't hear.
You want to put what hearing?
Are we on?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to broadcast the finals of the 2026 edition of the Big Spiel. This year it's the Big Deal. sheet B, can you hear me?
Yep.
On sheet B, we have the big oof, Courtney Flick. Naomi Wong is injured, so Rob's going to be playing for her. Stephen Johnson and Laura Dunphy. They're playing against Luck of the Draw, which is Mike Kriz, Gilad Kempenich, Harrison Falk, and Brian Nist.
On sheet C, we have The House Always Wins with Adam Kapp, Joe Asteron, Tia Pereira, and Elvis Andino against All In with Doug Andrew, Lisa Andrew, Noah Ring, and Erica Haley.
And I'm Enrique Kempenich.
And I'm Daniel Huber.
So we hope you enjoy the broadcast. On sheet B, they threw already 2 rocks. On sheet C, they threw 3 rocks. Sheet B is empty at this point. With Luck of the Draw, the Red Rocks throwing their second rock. Trying to go for that center line ball. On sheet C, Tiash trying to go around those guards and get another one in the house. Sheet B, that guard attempt gets a little bit long and it's biting.
Sheet C, good bump up from
Tiash.
Yellow.
And an attempt for a takeout on sheet B. It's a hit and stick, and it's a guard, so it can't be taken out by red yet.
Going for a takeout on sheet C. Successful takeout.
And a nice roll behind the guards, too. Is it in the house?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's in the house.
Could be a biter on that second red. We will have to see.
Red team tried to draw around that guard, but it looks like it's going to get very close to the guard. I don't know if it's going to get there. A little bit of a tap, and yellow is in the house now.
Fortunately, that yellow one going through on that shot on sheet C.
On B, an attempt to split the house with the last of the leads rounds. And it's successful, so there are 2 rocks in the house, but this one is a little bit in the back there. With Mike Kriz trying to sweep it through the house, it's still on the back 12.
Sheet C.
Oh no, actually I think it's out. From the above camera, it looks like it's out of the house. Yeah, it's just biting the back line there.
Sheet C looking to get another yellow in the house.
Attempt to hit and roll behind that yellow.
Just a little bit too much on that one. It goes through the house.
Red takes out the yellow in the back also, but rolls out the rings on sheet B. Lisa Andrew trying to deliver takeout on sheet C. Trying to go around those guards and hit the shot yellow there. But it just bumps one of the guards and rolls out the ring, leaving the yellow a little more exposed. Well, on sheet B, they're trying to take out the yellow guard. No, the red guard. And they're successful at that. Gilad's going to throw his first one. trying to draw around the guard.
Sheet C yellow looking to put a guard up to protect that one that's in the house. A little bit narrow.
Yeah, it looks like it over curled, and it's right on top of the red there. So Gilad's shot going around that guard. A lot of sweeping for Harrison. And
From
Chris
red-
also sweeping.
From Red's
And
perspective,
it's right behind that guard.
on C, from Red's perspective, that does help them because that second one is now for sure biting. And that shot
They
going
flash
through
the
the
takeout.
house.
Yeah. Rob is playing in for Naomi, injured. Trying to go around that guard. It looks like it's curling early. Sweeper's trying to hold it, and it taps the guard a little bit. Still rolls into the house. But it's open for a hit. And that's what Chris is calling. For Gilad to throw and hit that yellow.
Fortunate bounce off of the yellow. Should be a pretty good guard, and it is in counting and
Now on
closer.
sheet C, they're trying to look for the doubles. Maybe a nose hit on that yellow will get the double on sheet C.
Maybe.
That's going to be Doug's first round. Gilad hits and gets the roll, but it's a little bit over rolled to the left, and it's open there. Courtney calling for a back 12 weight, trying to curl around, hit the red that's shot. Rob's responding saying that he just did that, so he knows the weight.
Looking for a takeout on sheet C.
Looks like he's going to get the outside, or no. Actually, it was very close
Very
there.
close.
Looks like there is a. It's not curling on that line, or at least it might be falling to the left, because they attempted that takeout 3 or 4 times and they weren't able to do it. Rob's rock on B coming out nicely. Now Courtney trying to get their sweepers to keep it on track and not over curl. But again, it goes into the guard. Gets both. One of the shooter goes in the house, but the 2 reds are still there. And Gilad and Chris discussing an option to put the guard in front of those, protect at least the shot one.
Because if we guard, she's just trying to go double. Wait, maybe it's
Mike Chris attempting to put the guard there, maybe a 2 guard, halfway between the rings and the hot line. No, he's going for the hit on the yellow. Hit and roll. Going for the hit and roll. Gilad waiting for the curl. Calling for the sweepers to push. They sweep so it curls more to get a little bit of a roll there that they didn't get enough of a roll.
And sheet C, a nice bump, getting that yellow closer.
Sheet C looking like they're 2 yellows scoring, and then the third one looks like the red is closer.
Yep.
with yellow to shoot the last one, so they already have 2 in there. Then what they can do is either curl around, or they can try to do a little tap on that yellow that's there and see if they can roll the shooter and get the score at 4.
Hopefully flop a bit to the Laura side. Forgot to take my glasses.
On sheet B, Courtney's going to try to hit that red, probably trying to get a double, taking out the 2 reds that are closest to the center, and roll behind that other red that's on the outer ring. A little bit of an early curl there, calling for a lot of sweep to keep that rock in its path. Looks like they're holding it.
Very
and
nice.
they're very successful. Very nice shot. And that yellow is partially buried. Not fully buried, but it's not an easy rock to hit. That's going to force Mike to shooting his last rock to try to draw something behind there. Oh, it looks like he's going for the shot rock. Trying to hit that. Coming with a medium weight.
Red going for the takeout on C.
Finally get. Oh, now it overcurled. Yellow has 1 more on sheet C.
We're going to get 1 more in the house. Potential scoring for 3.
But easy does it. You just need to be full 8, I think.
Gillette calling for early sweep to hold that rock on its path. I think it's already on the guard. That takes the guard out, leaving the house open for Courtney to score 2. Or she can try the split. Yeah, they're going to go for just a simple draw. Meanwhile, Adam with his hammer shot, just trying to get another rock in the house on sheet C.
It looks good.
That's a 3 or a 4?
Should be 3. Scores 3-0 on sheet C.
Oh no, it's totally there. It's not.
Did Courtney change her call to get the split and get both in there? It looks like she did because the broom is right on near the center line. It looks like she's throwing an out turn. So I guess that's the plan. To tap that in and still roll the shooter and score 3. Needs to curl to get a little piece of that yellow.
Sheet C.
It's getting it.
Sheet C trying to get it across the hog line.
And I think they got 3 also.
Not quite.
So 3 yellow on sheet B. But let's see if they're going to hit 3 or... Yeah, they have 3 also.
She's fist bumping with her good arm.
Sheet C, the first of the lead rocks went out of play, and looks like the second. Second's going to stay in the back of the house there. is a bit deep there. in the
Sheet
back
D, it looks like, or sheet A, looks like Antes Away is up,
Too yellow.
or 2 yellow,
Steal or full.
or 2 yellow for Full House.
They could have swept that to tap that yellow, but I guess they didn't notice it early enough. He went to the guard, but it was too heavy.
Like not fall from, like in my slide, I forgot.
Delivery, yeah. Every once in a while,
It's been a while since I've done it. I was like, I almost made the shot, but then I made it worse.
Sheet C, a little bump. Sitting all right.
Another yellow in the house on sheet B. Piling them up in the back there. Now Chris looking at that and say, I don't like it. Maybe we need to get rid of it now. No, let's still get the guard. That's Brian's second rock. Still a little bit heavy. Certainly in the house, probably through. On sheet C, yellow goes out.
he's gonna make it where you have failed, Steven.
Yellow now tried to get that guard in front, but it looks like the ice sped up because everybody's throwing a little bit heavy.
Sheet C, that red should be, right? Yep, it's in.
At least there isn't a
Red has got 3 at the moment.
block to the pocket.
Now, on sheet B, they're going for the hit on the nose of that shot rock there. Trying to get rid of at least 2 rocks. Harrison throws pretty heavy there. Gonna get that rock for sure, but I don't know if he's gonna get the numbers. Yeah, manages to get 2 out. Nice shot.
Sheet C, this is looking a little narrow.
That's gonna go right in the middle. Oh, got the little
Okay.
piece of the red there. Managed to pick it up.
Still definitely very open.
And Adam
the
is
taking.
wearing an incredible suit with tiger prints and gold accents. Sweeping hard here on B to get it to cover the shot rock and protect it. There's still a little bit of sliver there, but that also gives Chris an option to curl behind it. And that's what he's going for with Harrison's second rock. On sheet C, that goes right behind, right by the other red, but it's a little bit too
Yeah.
heavy. On sheet B, that needs to curl a little more. They're hoping it curls before it gets to the end and gets to be close to that yellow, but I think it's going to be a little bit too far. Just past the back.
Sheet C, yellow is looking to do a takeout on that front guard.
Yeah, it's starting to curl a lot there.
Might miss it.
Oh, wow.
No,
It
just
curled
barely.
So much. It was heavy. It shouldn't
Sure.
curl that much, but it did.
Right at the end, barely missed it. Sheet D, good takeout. Red is sitting pretty good on that side. Sheet C, Red's looking for a nice draw. Get one back in the middle.
It's in the house, but
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can hit the.
now they need to curl it.
Very nice shot.
Yeah, partially open, but
Yeah.
not bad.
Looking to bury that a little bit more, but not too bad.
That line is curling pretty good
It is.
from previous rocks that we've seen coming
Sheet
that way.
D, it looks like yellow's retaken the shot rock. It appears to be, yep, it appears to be closer. Still very open from that side though.
Gillad's first on sheet B, trying to go for the yellow and the blue rings, the 12-foot ring. Still on the outside there, not curling much. Hits it, takes it out, but loses the shooter.
Sheet C, yellow takes out that front guard. Definitely open for the taking.
The yellow
Both
and
sides.
sheet B stays in the back there as a tripping hazard. Chris was checking to see if it went over the line, but it didn't.
Very nice shot by Antes away on sheet A, getting that draw right in. Sheet D, Red has retaken the shot rack.
Meanwhile, on sheet B, trying to draw another one in there. Weight's good. Line's a little wide. It's going to stay open. We're trying to curl it late. And of course, Mike Chris is going to try to hit that. Hopefully get the double. Who knows? Or he hits it and rolls behind the guard, which would also be a good option.
Sheet C, Red has put up a guard-ish in front.
Perfect line up there. I don't think it's easy to hit that red. They can draw into it, but I don't think they can hit it. And on sheet B, red gets neither. They did hit the shot rock, but they didn't stay and didn't get the double. So it's a partially good option there. Not optimal. The two optimal choices were not achieved.
Sheet D, Red is looking to do the takeout on yellow's shot rock.
And a pretty soft takeout there.
Gonna have to get it
Bumper
around
weight.
this front guard. So they got it around the guard.
Got the
And
hit and
nice.
stick. Yep. And what did they take at the back there? Oh, one of their own.
One of
Okay.
their own.
So I think that yellow still shot.
Looks like it.
They're checking. They're closer. I'm not going to venture an opinion there.
Yeah. Sheet A, yellow has one right on the button.
And trying to put another one there.
Sheet C, yellow might go right through the goalpost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There have been so many rocks that were so close. And just flashed by a millimeter. And a very nice shot by Courtney on B.
Sheet A, yellow has two right on the button. Make things very interesting for Antes away.
I just popped it a hair and that's about. Yeah. But it was 100% release.
Chris's call on B is to hit and then roll behind the guard, which would mean that he has to hit it a little bit on the inside of the rock. If he hits right on the nose, he can take out the one in the back, but he leaves his exposed. So he's trying to put his first one and then maybe his second one to score two and reduce the difference in the score.
So on sheet D, they're looking for a takeout on that red rock. very successful. It's rolling right in the house.
Leaving a lot of yellow there.
Yellow might have one on sheet D. Sheet C, red is piling them in the house.
And Chris gets the double and gets to put the rock in the house. It's partially open. So Courtney's going to come for that.
On sheet,
Go ahead.
on sheet A, looked like Antes Away was able to clear out the yellow rocks on the button. Still a very open field on that side.
They're going to just try to put another one in there.
Sheet C looks like yellow is looking for a takeout, potentially knocking out both of red's rocks.
On sheet B, Courtney's optimal shot would be to take the red rock out and roll behind the guard. She leaves it exposed, then they can go for a blank. And if she takes herself out, they go for a blank also. So the only real shot that would be productive for her would be to really hit and roll behind the yellow.
Sheet C, that takeout knocked out one, but red still has the shot rock. Sheet A, the draw went through the house.
Not curling much there. Hit
Nice
and
takeout.
it's exposed, so Chris is going to go for the blank.
Sheet D, looks like yellow is looking for the takeout on red in the shot rock.
I was just as surprised as you were.
Here's the weird thing. The soft moving stuff, it's
His ran so straight until it finished, and so I was like, don't be wide, don't be wide.
Very nice takeout.
And I think
That is an exposed rock though. So red will probably, yep, they're looking for the takeout.
not heavy, and until it curled.
On C, Doug coming with his last rock. A chance to score 4.
Yep. Now that one red in the back could be close. We'll see.
So on sheet B, the shooter stays, and the score is 1 red for team luck of the draw. The score is now 3-1 for the big oof. What was the score on C?
For C, it might have been 3. 3 for red.
We'll see when they hang that because we don't know.
So we called it the sloppy disc because we like the consistency of American cheese. So we've just been calling it the sloppy disc.
Sheet A, the last of yellow's rocks, Bill Engman throwing there. But red still has 1. If that doesn't curl enough, red will have a very good chance to score 4. It takes the front one out, so red already has 2 and a chance to score 1 more.
all right. So this is a 16, so it would be a tight guard. It might be right in this one. It's be soft.
A very good guard for Brian Nist on sheet B, right on the center line, very close to the brains. Courtney calling for a draw behind.
Sheet D looks like they're going for a draw right in the house. Let's see if it works.
Right behind that guard.
Looks pretty good.
Both sheets with a very good guard
Yeah.
in the center line. On C, it's not really in the center line, so it's not protected by the center line no-take rule.
Sheet A, that red rock is coming in. It should be good.
It's a score of 3 though.
The score on sheet A is 3-2, Antes away after 2. Sheet D, nice takeout by yellow. On sheet C, the score is 3-3 after 2.
sheet B that just started to curl all of a sudden there. So it's going to end up promoting the red that was in the center line instead of going around it.
4, 10, 405. Let's do it.
Wrong one.
Trying to curl around on sheet B. Put another one in the house and protected by the opponent's rocks.
Yeah, I think weight was right on the money. It was like a 5-6. Yeah.
Harrison trying to hit that yellow on the outside and calls it double takeout. Gilad sweeping that hard to see if it will get at least a piece of it, and it will, but it will not get the double. It will just move it to the other side of the house.
Sheet D, they're looking for a game of takeout. Taking out each other's rocks one after each other.
Playing the hit game.
Yep.
Hit and roll to the middle. Hit and roll to the middle.
Controller normal.
Got simultaneous shots on sheet C, D, and B right behind.
Sheet D, that takeout was successful. Going to the right side of the house.
And on sheet B, they got rid of one of the red guards, replacing it with a yellow guard of their own.
Sheet C, red has 2 in at the moment, but still very open for both sides.
Trying to get Harrison's rock to curl around and park right in front of that yellow that's in the back 8.
Sheet D is still going for the takeout.
Not cut.
Looking to be successful. No. Yep, and that will roll to the left side of the house. Yep, that'll stay in. Sheet C, that yellow rock goes through the house.
Let's have fun.
And Doug is calling for either a promote of that red. No, he decided on the promote of that red on the left there. Courtney tried to take out the other red guard, but that's wide.
Sheet A antes away, drawing in behind that front red guard. They currently have 2 in the house. And sheet D looking for the takeout, but unfortunately missing right. So red still has the shot.
On sheet B, Mike Chris is still calling for the draw. It's an easy draw. Just has to go around that and stay hidden. And it has the yellow backing in the back 8. Gilad's first throw in the third end.
Sheet C still very open for the taking on both sides. Couple lanes to draw one in. Sheet A, yellow bumped the guard, the front red guard off to the side a little bit, so definitely open to take the shot rock.
On B, Gilad's shot was a bit too heavy. Hit the rock in the back, stayed there, but it's open.
Sheet C just bumped the front guard. Otherwise, I think that would have been on the button. Otherwise, yellow still has the shot rock.
I think you have to go to get rid of both the guards. You're going to keep using that yellow. Let's go after the guard, yeah.
Courtney Flick was thinking about hitting that red rock to do the double, but now she, at Rob's request, she changed the shot and is going to try to run that guard into one of the reds. Pretty heavy throw.
Good shot on C, getting 2 reds in. If they can take out that yellow, they have 3 rocks.
Manages to get rid of the front red. Right now, red is still shot, and that caused a yellow rock to protect the red in the back there.
Sheet D looking, red's looking for the draw, but unfortunately it goes out through the back. Sheet A, that Full House's attempt at the takeout was successful. They are now the shot rock. Minty's away looking to do the exact same thing. Sheet C, yellow throws a guard out front to protect their other yellow. That should be pretty effective.
Just enough that we can skirt through that hole. How do we get to Courtney, though?
Sheet D, only 1 red rock in at the moment. Still very exposed, but looks like they're trying, both sides are just trying to draw into the center.
Because no matter what, that on the center line is a problem. Do we just want control then to keep our shooter? Okay.
Sheet A, Minty's away, missed wide for the takeout and hit their own, so not much has changed on that front.
Rob's going to try to hit that yellow into the red that's in the back.
Sheet C, yellow's looking to protect that front red or potentially get one closer from the right side.
They end up hitting their own out in the back, but rock that got hit back is now the shot rock. Right now, Big Goose is scoring 1, but there's still all the skips rocks to be thrown.
Sheet D, the score is 2-2, tied at 2. Both sides just trying to draw in to the center there. Still very, very open. Sheet C, the front is very, very congested. You're gonna see
Like a
both
Christmas
sides.
tree there.
Yes.
Still space to curl behind it, but nothing that you can hit that's in the house there.
Yep. Red's looking to draw from the left side, hopefully sneak one past into the center.
Chris's first one, I think he's trying to draw through that gap. Or maybe he's trying to hit that red, but I think it would be a little more way to do that.
Sheet C, Red's rock looks to have pretty good speed. Fortunately, as it is a tad bit exposed, so yellow
It
can
came
still
back a little.
definitely take that.
Chris's rock hit the other one, which is now number 1 in the back of the forefoot. Courtney looking at straight back runs.
Sheet D still just trying to draw into the center.
The empty house on D
There.
contrasting with the full ton of guards on C. You can't see that in the same broadcast. You have to switch over to our other broadcast to see that. Courtney's still undecided there on what's the best way to do what she wants there. Looking on how to run that yellow straight back in a way that will take out the red. At least take out the red that's in the red circle. Looking at the options for the double there.
Might not curl back all the way.
Yeah.
Just
it was so close
just
there.
missed. Sheet D, yellow throwing the last rock, seeing if they can one up that red up front.
Yeah, just needs to hit and stick there in sheet D.
The red's not great, so I'm just gonna peel and try to either plant it or just get rid of one of those reds. Get rid of that side red in the back. No, it'll be the peel.
Very successful on that one.
Saving Rob.
Perfect hit and stick there.
I mean, honestly, my nose knows.
Sheet D score is 3-2 for We Thought Bingo after 3.
I don't tend to be. He was a little soft.
Courtney's first rock here in sheet B, trying to hit that yellow back into one of the reds. Early sweep call by Rob.
On C, looking to put a couple more red in the house. Yep, that has the potential for 2 at the moment. We'll see what yellow has to think throwing the last rock.
On B, Courtney's shot puts her in first position in the house, but leaves her rock open for a direct hit. So Chris is going to try to hit that and roll inside to have 3 points on the board before Courtney's last shot. And if they're all behind guards, then she won't have a choice but to draw to score her 1. So what we have is Mike Chris trying to do his best to keep her score down to 1 or to give up 3 if she misses the draw. But first he has to make his shot, hit that yellow and roll inside. If he leaves his open, then she's going to hit it.
Last yellow rock coming in on sheet C. Looking to just draw in and take a point.
No sweep on B because it's a little bit outside. Instead of rolling in, it rolled to the outside.
Ooh, very close. This might have to be. Looks like yellow is closer. So that should be 4-3. House always wins on sheet C.
The hammer shot on B coming. It's a simple draw for Courtney. Just has to make it around that guard and draw, biting the forefoot. Touching forefoot, if you heard her.
Yeah, I think it's a little faster.
Sheet D looking to just put up a guard for yellow. Should be pretty successful at that.
Swooping hard there.
Yep, right on the money for that guard on D.
Hammer shot on B. Courtney going for the draw. Early sweeping, and they think that it's over curling. Doing a good job at holding it there. The other option is to let it hit and promote the one that's there, which is probably what they're going to try to do there. And the promote is enough to count red down to 1. So it's a steal of 1 for red on sheet B. So they counted them down from 3 to 1, even though her objective was to score 1. It was an early curl, and then there wasn't enough power there to promote the 1 in.
Nice shot by Antes away on sheet A, burying that red rock. That is currently the shot rock. Looks like Full House is going to go for a takeout or potentially draw in from the left side.
Yeah, it's weird that they have the broom there. It looks like they're trying to straight hit it, but it's a very narrow court there.
It is. Sheet C, Red's getting one in the house. Out wide to the left. Sheet D, Yellow hit their own guard out to the left. Red still has the shut rock on that.
And we're confirming a 1 point for Red on sheet B.
Score should be 3-2 after 3 ends on sheet B.
After 2.
After 2 or after 3?
Oh, after 3, you're right. We're starting the 4th.
Very nice shot by Yellow on sheet A for the hammer. That could be 3 for Yellow.
It
Yep.
looks like it is.
Almost died, too.
Score after 3 is 5-3 Full House.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous about being wide on that line. I couldn't
With Brian's second rock, they're trying to curl around the guard. A bit light. Wider weight. They're super hard to try to get it in the house. At this point, maybe they were trying to go for the freeze at that point.
Yellow looking for a takeout on sheet D, but unfortunately throws it right through the goalpost. Red still has 2 in the house.
I think that one in the back is a biter.
Yeah, looks like it. 3 in the house.
A nice shot on C with a hit and roll right behind the guards there for Yellow.
Nice draw to the button from Full House on sheet A.
When they're thinking about just sitting on it, always a hard shot to get the perfect draw to stick and freeze. A nice shot on B that got rid of the red and rolled the other yellow out. Mike's call for Harrison's shot is to hit that yellow, hopefully roll behind the guard.
Sheet C, Red is looking to take out Yellow's button draw.
Yeah, it's a little light. They were trying to draw into it. The problem with trying to freeze is that if you're light, then you have a guard for the rock that you're trying to get to.
Potentially is a biter, but maybe not. Over on sheet D, Red has 2 at the moment, but it looks like, yep. Looks like Red is going to do a takeout on the far left rock, preserve their lead.
Good takeout there for Yellow on sheet B. Another call to hit. Sheet C trying to sweep it hard to promote that yellow in. Enough to be second shot, then they do it. But there's a good lineup there to get the double. Harrison's shot's going to get the yellow out, but Red's going to roll out the play.
Sheet D's takeout misses just to the left with that rock. Sheet A antes away, throws a guard up front.
Yeah, that attempt to hit goes wide, and you're not going to get those two there. Now, if you're yellow on sheet C, what do you call? Adam looking at putting a guard in front of that red so they can promote it.
Sheet D, yellow performs a takeout of the red shot rock. Red still has the shot rock, but definitely an open field for whoever wants it.
And red going for the hit to stick 3 in the house on sheet D. This is Gilat's first on sheet B. Trying to hit that yellow out. Hopefully roll behind the red card. Broom is pretty close to the edge of the rock.
Sheet D, nice takeout. That red rock stays right where it is. Currently have at least 2 in the house. That one in the back might, yeah, that'll be a biter.
Gilat's shot gets a nose hit on sheet B, so it's the shot rock, but it's exposed.
Ante's away looking for a takeout.
I think it's a promote on that red, but it's a little bit, well, they're trying to sweep it to hold it. Yeah, it's gonna be, it just overcurled. We're trying to run back that red into the yellow on sheet A.
Sheet C, yellow has 2 rocks right in the center. That left, that left side is still definitely open for a potential shot.
Rob's rock on sheet B does a takeout, but rolls out of play. Not out of play, but out of the rings. Which means that Chris is going to try to hit that other yellow now, because the other one on the other side is not.
Sheet D, yellow is looking to hit that red one on the far left and then potentially roll back to the center. But unfortunately, that rock did hit the red out, but also went out the back with it.
Meanwhile, on sheet C, the house always wins is piling them up in there. There are 2 scoring, and the third one that from this angle looks like it is.
Sheet A, it appears Ante's away is trying to perform a takeout, maybe knock out 2 yellow if they hit it just right. Sheet C, red is looking to take out the yellow one out the back.
They got around it. Yeah.
Definitely opens up the house for a draw.
But they rolled behind guards there. There's one that's partially open. The other one is really buried there. But you can curl around there and draw in front of it. They're looking at that opening now and trying to plug that, close the space between the 2 reds that they could use to hit that yellow.
Sheet D currently has 3 in. Yellow looking to potentially knock out a rock and roll back to the center, take the shot rock. Sheet D, yellow throws a nice guard to protect that shot rock.
B, Rob's rock draws into the house, but it's half exposed there.
Looks like Ante's away is going to attempt that same shot that they did last time. See if it works out.
Coming in on A. Oh, overcrowded, crushed guards. And now on B, his first. Not curling at all. They just stayed out there. Gives Courtney a good chance to score 2 or 3.
Sheet C, yellow looking to throw up a guard to prevent a potential promotion of a red rock. They still have potential 2 scoring. Sheet D, red's looking to take out that yellow, preserve their potential 2 rocks in. They will be successful, but that one will roll out with it. So red, 2 reds in for sheet D. Score of that is 4-3 Team DEI.
On sheet B, Courtney attempting to put another one in the house to help protect the one that's already there and also to count.
Sheet C red is looking to draw in, but it looks like it has just a tad bit too much power.
Yeah, they were trying to sweep it so it would get a little piece of the one that's there and end up staying, but it looks like it didn't.
Yep,
Oh, that's an excellent shot on B for Courtney. It was a good sweeping in. Really finished that rock.
Sheet A,
16 and he's like,
antes away, went through, potentially opening it up for the drawing.
and it actually ran really fast. Yeah, you were sliding.
Chris has a chance to do a double takeout there.
And I think I did the same.
I don't think that the rock would end up staying, maybe rolling a little bit and biting, but we're going to have to see first that he executes the shot that he's calling, and second to see where the rock ends up.
So 16-2 kind of tracks because of the high traffic on the house.
A little bit on the outside, he lets calling a hold on sweeping. Takes out one of the 2 there and ends up taking the other one that was not in the house on the outside and rolling out of play. A good chance for Courtney to score a 2 there. Anywhere in the house.
Sheet A, looks like yellow's trying to draw one in.
Maybe a little bit light there.
A little bit narrow.
So now we'll have, on sheet C, we'll have Doug's hammer shot.
Over on sheet D, a couple guards out front. Red has the shot rock.
Biden 4 on sheet D. Team D getting on sheet D.
Go for it, then it's all yours. WWE help.
Looks like it's an easy draw for Courtney there on B. Super's getting it in. It's in the house, and it's a 2 yellow on sheet B.
After 4, sheet B is 5-2, big oof.
We're at the halfway point of the game on sheet B
Sheet 3
and sheet D.
on sheet C. Yellow has at least one. Not sure what they decided on the two rocks. They're about the same distance. We'll have to see whether that was just one or two for yellow.
They made a visual decision there, but I don't know if what it was. They didn't have to call for the measurement. First guard, it's not the guard, the first lead rock on sheet B is in the house, and Mike calls for a hit.
Sheet A is opened up quite a bit.
Actually, no, he calls for a guard. Just ignored it.
Sheet A is opened up quite a bit. Yellow's looking to put up a guard, most likely. Protect the rocks that they do have. They currently have two at the moment. Over on sheet D, red was looking to take out a yellow. Unfortunately, they did take out the yellow, but their red went out the other side. Still very open field.
On sheet A, trying to bring that yellow to guard the shot rock. Pretty effective at covering most of the rock. Thing is, red can curl around that. That's the hammer shot. On sheet B, yellow puts another one in the house, or is this going to go through? No, it's in the house, in the back of the 4-foot circle.
Sheet C, it looks like they came to the conclusion that it was 2 in the last end, so that score is now 6-3 for House Always Wins.
That's a steal of 2. Okay. Hard sweeping on sheet B to get Brian's second rock in the house, draw behind the guard. It's there, but it's a little bit too far. I believe it's the third shot, but it's in the house. You can use it later.
On sheet D, yellow's looking to take out that red one. Potentially, if they can stop it, they would have 2 yellows scoring. See if they're successful. Over on sheet A, it looks like 1 yellow will score. Unfortunately, when they're thrown through there, it bumped the guard. Otherwise, it would have perfectly taken out that yellow. Scored for Antes away. Score of that is now 6-3 full house after 4.
Big Oof puts another rock in the house. A little bit of a hit on the one that they had there. And the roll to split them. Chris is going to try to hit the one in the front. Probably try to roll it and hit the other one. Trying to get the double, either the double on the front or to run it back and get the double in the back. I think it's a double in the front they're trying to get. Doesn't get the double. touches the other yellow, but it doesn't get the double.
Sheet C going for a takeout of yellow's guard, potentially knocking it back, taking out that back yellow as well. Just a little wide though.
Yeah, took out the guard there, but left their own guard. Meanwhile, the yellow is open, but they're going to try to cover it. Adam trying to put the yellow right in front of them. Courtney called for a hit on the outside rock there on sheet B. Just sailing too far to the edge there and hits the sideline and is out of play.
Over on sheet D, yellow is back in the house. They have three
Top one first if you
scoring.
want. But I think we go for shot rock. No, let's go for shot rock. They'll have a draw, but whatever. Yeah.
On sheet B, they were debating if they should hit the front one or the one that's shot. Gilad convinced Mike to go for the shot rock, so that's what Harrison's going to try to do. Personally, I would go with a little lower weight so I could roll it, but it looks like it's going there. Needs to roll a little more to get the roll behind cover. It's going to stay open. There is a catch in the back there, so if Courtney tries to go for that red rock, she'll just push it into the other one. So she's got to be very careful with where she hits that red rock.
Yeah, we got air between.
Over on sheet D, red has taken out one of the yellows. Still open to potentially take that score.
If we want to get to those, I think 10. That line looks like a 9 line. But
Enters away, that shot will be biting blue in the back. Full house has 2 at the moment.
On sheet C, house always wins. Try to get another one in the house. On sheet B, Rob's rock for yellow. Trying to hit the shot rock that red has there, but it looks like it's curling early. Hits the guard, goes across, takes their own rock, and then rolls into the back of the 4-foot. Yellow shot, but open. At this point, you have to hit it, but and you're going to be sitting 4, but everything will be open, so we'll see what happens. First, Gilad has to make the shot, and then we'll see what Courtney's going to respond with.
And he's away on sheet A, has one touching 4, but still very open if full house wants to take it. It looks like that's what they're going to try to do.
God's shot flashes and leaves the yellow in the house. So now Courtney is looking at the big double there.
Sheet C looking to take out the yellow from all in, however, hit one of the guards out front. That yellow in the house is still there. House always wins, looking to put another one in the house at the moment. Over on sheet D, we thought Bingo drew a yellow into the center. It is sitting on the button, looking very good for We Thought Bingo. They have a potential for 3.
On B, a very nice shot by Rob. Hits, takes the red through. Instead of getting the double, he just rolls in front of the other red. Gilad's going to have to try to do a flat double there. Hit that outside yellow on the inside of the rock and then take the other one out. Needs weight for that and needs to wait to hit about a quarter of the rock.
Sheet C looked for looking for another takeout from All In. However, was unsuccessful. House Always Wins will continue to try and put some more in the house.
The shot does work for Gilad there, but the red stays there, but one of the yellows stays in the back of the 8-foot. Now Courtney looking at the double, which is a similar double to what Gilad did, but going to the other side. Just has to hit a little less rock there to get to the other one because of the angles.
Full House looking to throw a guard. It's pretty far out front, so maybe not as effective as they would have wanted.
On sheet C for Adam's first rock, he's trying to put another one there behind.
I'm not sure what this hand gesture is. I'm hitting the Steven side one first. Got it. Yep, got it. It's pretty thin, but I don't want to. I pinched my other one, and I'd rather nose this and play.
Sheet A, antes away, was looking for the takeout of that front yellow. Missed wide, took out the back yellow.
Oh, he's just guarding, or he's putting another one in there? Oh, it's going in, yeah. And it's behind cover. Very good shot. Doesn't leave Doug with a lot of options there, and Doug has been struggling with draws on that portion of the sheet. They always tend to overcurl.
Yellow throwing their hammer rock right now on sheet D. Looking to potentially add to their score. They have one. The second one appears to be closer. Potential for three.
Rob's shot on sheet B gets the rock that he was trying to hit, but doesn't get the double, and rolls into third position here.
They will successfully take out red. It appears that We Thought Bingo gets 4 on that one.
Wow, that's a big score.
Score of that is now 7-4 after 5.
Chris trying to hit that. I think it's a hit and stick.
Zoe still looking to take out that front yellow guard over on sheet A.
Straight nose hit, a little bit of a roll.
Straight nose on that hit as well. Full House still has the shot rock, but definitely still pretty open on the left side there. Sheet C still 1 rock apiece. Looking to make something happen. Yellow currently has at least 2. The potential for 3, and depending on how this shot goes, potential for 4.
On sheet B, Courtney is looking at the angles there. She wants to hit that shot red rock and roll right in front of the other red rocks so that Luck of the Draw cannot score more than 1. Because if she hits that out and leaves her rock open, they're going to hit it and score 2.
Rob thinks I can make the double. We'll see.
Oh, so Rob convinced Courtney to go for the double, but that needs a lot of energy. After it hits, you have to have a very heavy shot to be able to hit that and then hit the red so that your rocks are 1 and 2.
Sheet C, yellow's throwing their last shot here. Red still has hammer, but looking to preserve their lead at the moment.
Takes out and rolls out, so leaving a choice. Chris is going to look at hitting that yellow there. to try to score 3 and tie the game. Gilad's showing him if he overcurls and hits the red, he's still rolling in and scoring 2.
How far is Gilad to touch out? It's got to move like 6 inches. I mean, it doesn't have to be out, but it just has to touch like touch the out. Yeah, touch the out over here.
You guys heard Mike Chris talking to Harrison about the options after it hits there.
Nice. No, that'll go through.
The other rock just came to their sheet and took them a while to get it.
He's away, looking to get one close with that roll just a
there.
little bit too far.
Sheet C, just the perfect draw in to take 1.
1 for red on sheet C. The score after 5, 6-4. House always wins. House always wins has the hammer for this upcoming end.
On sheet B, they managed to take the yellow rock out, but they rolled out of play, so they have the red team's losing by 1. So Courtney Flick's team, Big Oof, has 5-4 now with hammer. What's Gilad doing there? Oh, she's calling the shot. Chris went out for a minute, and Courtney's calling.
Over on on sheet A, Full House is looking to draw one around or potentially throw. That's going to draw in. It's going to put pressure on Antes away to try and match that shot. Definitely possible, but pressure will help. On sheet D, successful double takeout by red. They have 2 at the moment.
Sheet B, yellow tried to draw behind that red rock.
Drawing right on the button on sheet C.
Yeah, covering half of the button there.
I got a 15.
On B, yellow managed to put the rock in the house, but it's on the top 12. Chris is calling for a rock in the house. Now Chris needs to steal to get the game back to tied. So he's going for a pretty aggressive strategy here to put rocks behind the cover and see if he can steal 1 or 2.
Over on sheet A, Full House looking to put a guard in that gap, prevent Antes away from drawing one right in that gap.
On sheet C, a tap into the rock that was right on the button, so now red's on the button, and yellow is biting in the back. A good draw for red on sheet B, putting it behind cover. You can draw to it, but it's going to be very hard to come and hit it. Gilad's looking at some stuff that's...
It's the rock.
So the rock caught something there and left the field of debris behind it. Thing is, you can't lift it until the end finishes. Chance for Courtney's team, Big Oof, to tap that yellow into the red.
From sheet D. All right, takeout. Red does have the shot rock, but still very open at the moment. Antes away throwing hammer over on sheet A. Not quite sure what the strategy is at the moment, but we shall see. Potentially looking to promote that right red one, bump it right through the gap and
Yeah, and into yellow and yellow. That would be a fun shot. Now his broom is just a straight hit into one of them, I guess. I don't think he gets across the house and into the other one. And Chris being very effective with his steal strategy, at least for now on this end. So Courtney has to go and peel guards now. That's a very heavy shot on sheet A. Ends up getting
look at
the
that.
sneaky promote.
Wow. Not entirely sure that was what they
No,
were
I don't
trying
think
to
that
go
was
for.
the plan. I think they were going for the other one.
That'll be 1 for Antes away. Score after 5 should be 6-4.
That was a nice sneak there.
Sometimes you just gotta see what happens.
Mike Chris continuing with his aggressive strategy, trying to put rocks in the house behind cover.
On sheet C, unfortunately, yellow will bump their back one out and replace it. Still pretty early though. From sheet D, that shot by yellow should just go right through the back.
On sheet B, they were trying to protect the shot rock. In the end, they left it in a position that if Courtney hits the front one, the back one is going out for sure. And I don't know what's going to happen with the front one depending on where she ends up hitting it.
Sheet C looking to draw to the button, but hits yellow at the back. Red has the shot rock.
And it was a hit and roll there, so it's behind the guard, but there's a lot of space there to draw into, or even to come to it. Adam trying to just put it in the front. 8 foot.
Over on sheet D, red missed a little wide.
And on B, yellow missed a little wide, and instead of freezing in those two in the middle, they end up throwing very wide there and going through the house. Chris calling for Gilad to put guard up front, protect the two shots, the two rocks that he has in the forfeit circle. On C, Tia sweeping to get that in the house, goes through the center line. They had both sweeping at the same time. Doug was trying to get it a little bit to the back, and Tiersch was trying to freeze to the red.
Sheet A, full house with a nice draw into the 4.
Now what happened to the yellow rock on sheet B, that it stayed wide and didn't come back much? Gilad's hoping that his will curl a little more, and it's curling late there. Ends up being a very nice shot. It didn't look like it was going to curl, but it curled at the end.
On sheet A, Antes away, throws one, bumps the yellow one right onto the button, but still could take that out later in the game, or later in the end.
A chance on B for Rob's shot to get rid of 2, maybe even 3 of those. I don't think he can get the third one out, but he can get those 2 easily.
Over on C, all in, throwing a draw that has the shot rock at the moment, but Yellow's definitely looking to take that out from the left side.
On B, they get rid of both of the guards there.
This might clip the guard. Yeah, it's going to clip the guard.
And Chris calls to put at least one of those back in.
Over on D, Red looking to perform a takeout on that far left Yellow Rock. This could be online at the moment. Might be a little wide.
Gillad's shot on B was a little wide too. Ended up tapping that guard a little bit in, but I think there was a way to get to those two in the middle by coming straight through.
Over on D, they clipped it and unfortunately bumped it into the 4-foot circle. Yellow
On
looking.
C, a nice shot by Red, hitting the yellow that was in the 4-foot circle, leaving 2 red for now.
On sheet D, Yellow looking to probably put up a guard out front. Just try to protect the one that they've got there. This is their last shot of the end.
Big shot for Rob there. They decide to go with the in-turn instead of the out-turn. They would probably have gone with the out-turn, but I guess they're afraid of how much it's going to curl off the center line. They've been talking about how much it curls off the center line earlier.
Full house on sheet A with a nice guard to protect their 2 in the 4. Looks like Antes Away is going to counter that by taking out or by bumping their own red into the yellow, hopefully knocking it out the back.
On B, the guard does its guard duty and gets hit by the shooter there. The rock just stayed out there too long and didn't curl enough.
Sheet C, nice takeout by House Always Wins, knocking out 2 reds, placing up their 1 yellow.
A good chance for on C for Doug to hit and stick there. Just to have 2 red rocks and reduce how much yellow can score. On B, Chris is going to try to put the guard back up, protect those 2 that are right there on the button.
I don't know if
We
the
saw.
top one would lead, but
Well, that's why I kind of like. I wanted to say inside out, but I don't like wanting to keep doing that inside out. There's information on the outside.
inside out.
And you can probably hear Courtney and Rob discussing their shots.
Sheet D, Red with their hammer shot, looking to potentially knock out, we thought, Bingo's yellow and replace it with their own. If they were to do so, they should steal the point.
A little bit of a rub, and it's a good guard.
Looks pretty good.
Courtney
And
has-
they are successful. It's 1 point for Team DI. Score of that after 6 is 5-7. We thought Bingo.
Courtney and Rob looking at the options there. Do they run the red back? I think that's probably the best choice, but they have to get rid of all 3. So they have to hit that red and then hit the other one on the inside to be able to take out all 3.
I think, and it's pretty straight, so I think it's like
It's going to be a hard shot for Courtney anyway. But she's hoping she can get rid of the guard and the 2 rocks in the house, or at least get rid of 2 of the 3.
Over on sheet C, it looks like they're going to try and
Blast
push.
it.
Yeah.
No, a soft hit on the red there, which would take the 2 reds out, but the red biter wouldn't go out. Coming up on B. Ends up not taking out the 2 in the house, taking out just the guard and one of their guards, which means Chris is going to try to put it right back. Now going to be a biter there. Hoping that if something happens, they might even score a 3, but more likely to have a 1 or a 2. That, if they put the rock where he wants, then Courtney's going to have to try to draw to the button, probably. The draw is open. Just has to get the right weight there. And enough of a curl to go behind the guard.
Over on sheet C, they yellow took out the red one. It appears that there's... Yep, there's is the current shot rock. Nice shot.
I don't know what Doug is going for. I don't know if he's just trying to draw in front of it or try to freeze to the 1 that's there.
Over on sheet A, Anti-Survey attempted a takeout, hit the front guard, and the guard came back and hit the wrong yellow. So yellow's full house still has the shot wreck, but still a potential. We'll see what happens. And C looking to draw in.
Trying to get the freeze there.
Might freeze right on the button.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that shot.
Yeah, the problem with that shot is that yellow can hit it and still stick and score 2. Courtney with a hammer shot on sheet B. She's trying to draw around to outcount the 2 yellow. She needs to get a bigger chunk of the button than red has. I think it's going to be a measure there. They agreed on something. I think it's 1 red, which ties the game. They confirmed that it's a 1.
Okay. Okay, tied up on sheet B.
Now we're going to strategy stuff because there are 2 ends to be played. Either you let them score 1 and hope you score 2, right? Or you try to steal, in which case you steal first and then you have to prevent them from scoring more than 1. It's always hard to decide what you want to do, and that depends on how people are playing and how big score. They haven't had any big scores. They had 1 3 and 2 2s here. Maybe the 3 could be considered a big score, but it was the first end. So at this point, the ice is completely different. So the strategy is going to be very different. At least they got it to cross, and it's a guard.
We're losing the hit gauge.
Let's go ahead for the corner guards.
I like guard.
Yeah.
Leaving a high guard makes it less likely that your opponent is going to try to sneak behind it. So Courtney calls for a yellow guard on the corner there.
Not see the final score on sheet C, so I'll update you when I know more. On sheet A, trying to get that across the hog line as a potential guard. Should be pretty good. We'll have to see.
Looks like it's over curly on B. It's going to go into the guard instead of behind the guard. That's a little light too. Maybe the eyes got a little slower now because everybody's throwing a little bit light, at least on sheet B.
Just remember, we're throwing new lines right now.
Yeah.
Courtney calling for a draw behind the yellow guard.
Yeah.
So think top 12 right now.
On sheet A, looking to try and draw in. Might not make it.
Oh, it's going to promote that yellow.
Yellow still has one shot yet to make.
And they can hit that yellow into the red. That's what they're looking at there.
Rather not be something to think about.
And they do get the draw, but it's in the back of the house. Chris is going to try to draw to the center.
Did on the score for sheet C. In that sixth end, House Always Wins scored 2. They're now up 8-4 after 6. On sheet A, they've thrown that hammer. They're looking to do exactly as you said earlier. Potentially hit that yellow over and to get that red. Looks like they were successful.
Yes, they were.
They
Got the 3 points
Full
there.
House
Full
has
House.
We're going to draw behind. We're going to be a little bit
score of that is now 9-4
like throw your knife
after
aside.
6.
You can.
It's getting a little sticky. Move down, get a little more weight.
Yellow now trying to draw around on B. And it looks like they're going to get it.
You want to tap back? Okay.
Call to freeze on that yellow. Which looks like that's a good strategy if you want to force your opponent to score 1. A little bit of a tap there, it's heavy. So, and it's through the house. So it was a little bit more than what he had called for. leaves the Red Rock partially open there. Just tap it a little bit. Still out in the open.
Just off nose, yeah?
Front of sheet C trying to get it across the hog line. Unfortunately, they do not.
Sheet B, Mike calling for Gilad to tap the red that's there. It's going to need to curl a little bit.
Front sheet C.
Hits the guard. Red's behind.
Looking to take out the yellow. It might clip this red guard up front. Well,
Oh, yeah, it did. But it's still going in there. Looking for what it can do and count down there.
House Always Wins is going to look to try and take it out and then roll back to the right over on sheet C.
Courtney looking at clearing the front because that way she can have more control over what's happening in the house. 3 guards up there can protect a lot of stuff, and right now red is scoring. So we'll see what happens with that shot here. He can get rid of 2 or 3 of those. On sheet C, trying to hit that yellow and roll in. And get the other one also. Yeah, that's a great shot on sheet C.
Can we do control?
Red Rock took out the 3 guards, but unfortunately one of them ended up in the house, and it's the second shot Rock now.
Zoe is looking to draw onto the center button on sheet A, but unfortunately threw it through the house.
Yeah, I like that too. Either way. Okay. Nice and tight. Really nice, yeah.
Throwing hammer right now over on sheet D for We've Had Bingo. At the present moment, Team DI has 2. Trying to change that right here.
Gilad's shot on sheet B, trying to curl around. It's a little bit light, so they have all 2 guys now trying to sweep that in. It doesn't get all the way in. Leaves it open there. Different options for Courtney there to promote the yellow or hit the red and roll in.
Slightly to the left. Team DI will get 2 back there. It is all tied up at 7 going into the 8th end.
Like Josh does not have the hammer.
What happens if we hit? What happens if we hit that red instead of the what? No.
Rob, we're going all the way there to the house to talk to Courtney about the options for the shot. Which one to hit? They can hit their own and run it back into the red. They can hit the other red and roll behind cover. They can hit the red and roll into the shot rock. They can hit the yellow that she's pointing at and roll behind the other red. Lots of different options there.
Full House looking to promote that rock. It was a little bit too far.
Yeah, it was a little bit heavy there. A little bit less, and they would have two. Still a few rocks to throw there.
Yep. They currently have one at the moment.
So the decision here on B is to hit that red. And I guess they want to roll in. Hits and rolls to the outside, still in the 12 foot. I don't know those two in the back there on sheet B, if the red is closer or the yellow is closer. I think that the red is closer, but I'm not sure. Gilad's looking at that right now. And Chris is just going to try to draw to the button, I guess.
Sheet D, red throwing up a couple center guards. Front.
Chris's first shot on B, trying to curl around the guard and into the button. Looks like it's curling early. That's a great shot. It's in the back, but it's a very good shot. Looks like that line isn't curling much. Because it certainly looked like it was going to crash the guard, and then it just stayed out there. That leaves Courtney a shot. That rock is half open there. But then what happens after you hit that? Hard to stick around.
Not a bad takeout from Matt over on sheet A. However, Full House still has the shot rock.
Yeah, if they end up the 7th end with 10 to 4, I think that they're going to shake. Well, it's a final, right? So maybe you don't shake and you just play until you run out of rocks that can score. It happens that we score a 6, we score a 7. Very rarely we score an 8, but it's hard to score an 8 when you need an 8, right?
Right.
But the 6 can happen if you miss 3 or 4 of your shots.
I think the tolerance is heavy here. I mean, I think that even if I know.
Over on sheet C, House Always Wins, trying to extend their lead going into the 8th end. I think they're going to try and maybe draw in.
It's a strange room position there.
Yeah.
Trying to go around that and freeze on the shot rock.
Might be what they're trying to do.
Or hit their yellow and roll in. I think it's still out there. It's not coming back.
It's starting to go now.
Elvis hasn't touched it. Now it's getting. Oh wow, it's curling a lot. So now they're second. Well, they were second shot already, but now they're frozen to the shot rock. On sheet B, Courtney looking at hitting that her own rock into the red rock that's there, and maybe rolling into the house.
On sheet A, full house throwing a center guard, making this shot for antes away very difficult. Over on sheet D, red promoting one of theirs a little bit towards the back, also serving as a guard.
And I think I
Set
was
up
mistaken
pretty
about the shot that Courtney was trying to do here. I think she was trying to go around that that red guard into the shot rock, but it over curled. And now we have, I think, 3 reds, because that yellow in the front is probably out counting the red on the left. Maybe not.
What's the score?
Thing is, even though red has a lot of rocks in the house, and this is Mike Chris's last rock, yellow still has the hammer. So the options here are to protect your shot rock, or to put another one in there so that if they hit your shot rock, you're still scoring 1. But I don't know if scoring 1 is a very good proposition. I think that at the 7th end with the game tied, I would give up 1 rather than steal 1. If I have to steal, I would try to steal 2.
We're on sheet A. The shot going straight out the back. They were trying to hit that yellow, but just didn't quite curl enough.
So he's just guarding the shot rock, which is a very good shot. I didn't know if he was guarding it or trying to put another one in there. Courtney and Rob looking at the options there. I don't know if you promote your yellow in there, or you hit hard and give up 1. I don't know if they can give up 1 there. If the plan is to hit that yellow into the red in the back. Yeah, they're looking at the position where it should hit, that it would get right to the back and hit the shot rock out. I don't think there's any way for yellow to score more than 1 here. But giving up 3 or 4 is really bad for them.
Okay, hair less, Rob. Hair less.
I wouldn't have picked that shot. I would have curled around and trying to get my rock to be the second shot. Give up a steal of 1 and come back with hammer, down 1. But that's her choice, and she's a better curler than I am.
1 shot apiece on sheet C. Red has the shot rock. Yellow seeing if they can change that a little bit.
And the hammer coming, and that rock hasn't curled a bit. So now it's a steal of 2, maybe 3. I think they're going to have to do a triple measure there.
At this point in the game, it's safer to measure than.
Yeah, well, I would measure. I don't think there's any reason not to measure. Just move everything else and leave those 3 rocks there. Very carefully move that red. Yep. So they agreed on 2 red, and they're going to measure the 3rd rock among those 3. Oh, they agreed on something. Let's see what it is. They agreed on a 3. A steal of 3 for red.
Score of that is 8-5 going into the 8th end.
So what strategy do you pick when you're winning by 3 points without hammer? Do you throw it through? A lot of people will throw it through and try to force the other team to score 1 or 2. Yeah, he wants it through. You're not trying to score here, you're just trying to avoid having your opponent score more than 2. So the fewer rocks in play, the better chance you have to get your hits.
And we're coming in for red on sheet C. They have shot rock at the moment. Quite
That's the hammer shot for Doug. And a very busy house. Doug down 4. He's trying to curl around and be closer to that yellow. He can use it as a backing, but he'll have to cross the nose. Or he'll come a little bit heavier and just stay there. But there's no chance to get more than 2, so he's trying to go around and score his 2 there. The problem is that long red guard there that he has to make around that. And then curl. Well, he's on the guard, which means that red scores 1. Handshakes. They would be down 3 without hammer, so they should.
House always wins, winning 8-5. On sheet D, it looks like red has the shot rock at the moment. Yellow throwing their second to last shot. Seeing if they can break up some of this in the front.
Very hard shot there. To get the one in the back, they were trying to get the one in the back.
Putting it up, come back there with the follow-up shot. They do not have hammer though. No,
Game
they do
tied.
have.
Josh D is trying to curl around.
They do have.
Probably in the button, trying to outcount that red in the back. Or maybe freeze to it, but I think it's better to be like up top 4, just outcounting that. Something that can't be hit. They can always do the run back because there's no guard in front of that red lighter there.
Over on sheet A, it appears Full House has scored 2. Kind of scores 11-4 going into the 8th.
I don't know why they're playing the 8th. Pretty hard to score a 7. Especially since one of the reds is already out to play.
So Cyclone knock it out. This should end it.
Yep. Should have handshakes, but I think they're just gonna play it to the end of the end. Even though it's mathematically impossible to tie this game.
Get some practice, get some good practice in. You're here on the
Yeah, I
ice.
haven't played enough. I need to play more. Yeah, now they're playing for the fun shots there.
Yeah.
No, and with the big break that we had over Christmas and New Year's, we haven't had many games. I have only played 1 game since we came back.
Over on sheet D, this is the hammer. It is tied 7-7 with red having the shot rock, but yellow does have the hammer. So we are going to see if they can thread that needle and strop one right in. Easier said than done.
Sheet B, we have Chris calling for Harrison to take out that yellow guard. Ends up taking their own rock.
Let's see where this comes on sheet D. Seems to have a little bit more speed than they would have liked, and it might clip that red. Yeah, it does. And it looks like that's one for red, and they are shaking on it. So final score of that game was 8-7 Team DEI. Now one game going for fun.
Sheet A, they're just playing for fun. Sheet B, they're playing for all the marbles.
All in needing 3 here
With
to tie
Courtney
it up.
Flick's team having to score 3 to tie the game with Hammer. Sweeping hard to try to get that red in the back. Well, it's still in play, so it can be scored. Chris calling again to hit the yellow guard.
Got a lot of guards in front.
Yeah, to leave fewer places for Courtney to hide her rocks.
Should get a good amount of it.
Yep, trying to roll their rock as far as it will go. So Courtney can hide behind. She still has her 2 guards. So she's going to try to have Rob throw his rock behind those 2 guards. Rob coming with a draw. Looks a little heavy. Probably going to be in the back of the house there.
Most likely. This might go through. No, it's stop it.
Now the question is, do you go and take out the one in the back? Do you go and draw in front of it? Can Gilad see that? Hack weight to go around it? I wouldn't even draw it. I would go with like backline weight and just tap it back. I wouldn't mind staying in front of it.
Starting to curl a good amount.
It's not curling much, but by the point that it goes through that center line, it's going to hop.
The left one, I think, is still biting, but that back middle is not.
Yeah. Now red's 1 and 2, but Courtney can still hide her rocks behind the guards. That's Rob's last rock. She has to score 3, and she has 3 rocks to play with. So Rob's first is to attempt to go behind the guards. She can hit those 2 reds in the back with 1 rock, and that could be her last rock if she had to. That has to be in their house. They have to carry it and get at least a biter there. More than a biter.
Stop.
They have to outcount that red. It just slowed down. It's going to be very hard now, because now she's going to be forced to hit that red, that pair of reds in the back.
Let me know how much you can see. If not, we'll switch to appeal.
So the call is to hit the yellow biter in the back. That way, Courtney can't score more than 3. And to score 3, she would still have to do the split, and she would still have to outcount the 2 reds in the back. Or hit that with one of hers, but she wouldn't do that because she would leave it open. First, let's see if Chris's rock can take out that yellow.
It's looking a little wide.
Yeah, Harrison's trying to get it back on track to hit it. And it doesn't. It just stays out there. It doesn't curl. So Courtney has her first rock to try to hit those 2, but how do you do that? I think that has to be her last shot because otherwise she's going to be open. She has to draw behind with the first one. Or go for the split there. But the problem with the split is that the split guards the 2 reds in the back. I would draw with the first one.
Draw out the first one and then see if you can hit the 2 red ones out with your last
Well,
shot.
it depends on what Chris does with his, right?
Right.
If you draw, he's going to try to follow. And he might miss and tap. That has to be a very good buried draw.
And that outside backbiter is still very exposed. They want to go for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you draw and bury, Chris is going to go for that yellow in the back, right? And then Courtney would have to split those, and both the shooter and the one that's almost biting there would have to outcount the two reds. What's she going for? She's going for the tap back and split already. Yeah, that's a good shot too. Promote that one in and get the biter on the opposite side, but leave your path open to hit the reds. I don't know, that ice that she called seems pretty close to the rock that she wants to promote. So I don't know if she wants to get the roll or just a straight promote. She has to go by the front guard. Oh, wow.
Just clips it.
Yeah.
They can get
Gotta
it.
get the biter. Gotta get a biter.
It
There's
might.
a biter.
Yeah, there we go.
But it makes it harder to hit the reds in the back.
Yep.
It's gonna be a very hard shot. Anyway. Chris is just thinking about putting a third one anywhere there. That way, if any place where you can't get triple, but what he's calling for, there's a triple there. I wouldn't go there. I would go through the port. Go through the port, and then you have one behind cover that can't be moved. I don't know why he wants that. Maybe he wants it behind the yellow.
We'll bounce back into the 5 more ends.
But if it's open, there's a triple.
We have 2 rocks in the house. We haven't lost yet.
Exactly. Nope. Nope. I won't allow it. You're supposed to have fun.
Maybe he's afraid he's going to be heavy, and then he has the backing.
Want to be full 12. Got to be full 12. Let me know what you think. Clean. Always clean. That's all I care about. You're in doubt. I was going to say, you do not have the stamina yet. Whoa. Because you threw wide.
Yep.
That'll put pressure on them.
I think it's tripleable, but it's not an easy triple because it's pretty flat now. And the thing is, the triple will lose the shooter, right? So you have to do the triple and then use the red on the outside as a catcher. But I don't think that gets you the triple.
Yep.
I don't think there is a shot there.
I gotta make it look like just enough weight to move. It's gotta be like.
Once we skinning this that court
I think
in the
that
fourth, that was the beginning of the end. The sixth when they got 3
You have to triple.
Here's
you
something
gotta
fun.
hit. Gotta be
I tried to blink the 8-10.
right here. We just gotta touch them.
But then what happens to the shooter, right?
And I mean, they kept missing the shot.
The angle that gives you the triple also loses the shooter unless
So it's fun. When
the red catches it.
So I was like, well, you can get 7 as high. I said, no, it's time. He's going to go for the 8-ender.
No, I'm just trying to. I think I have as little weight as I can
He's like, no.
to make it. So you think 9 because they've all got to leave.
Because the paper thin triple is not doable because of that she has up front. The other way is to run that yellow back, but then you don't count the shooter.
Very difficult shot. No matter how you slice it.
The silence is deafening.
Good release. Good nine. Have fun. Yes.
Huh? More snacks to put out? Or what do you mean snacks?
Are there still food over
Yeah, there's still food. People are still snacking on the food.
All the marbles right here.
Gone, but there's still things.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
All of
Whoa.
Yellow's marbles. The shot from the court.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, didn't quite do it.
Got rid of 2 of the 3. That was a very nice shot, but not enough to move the red in the middle.
Be one final point for luck of the draw. That concludes it. 9-5. Luck of the draw. Win.
Congratulations to Team Luck of the Draw, Mike Kriz, Gilad Kampanich, Harrison Falk, and Brian Nist. And a very good fight from Team Big Oof.
In the first end.
And thank you, everybody, for watching. Yep.
Thank you.
The pick on my first one just really rattled me. It always happens to me. When my first rock picks, I always guess the second one. If we had gotten it to girl any more of that one, we would have at least counted, like, ticked it. And
Laura was so last night. We were like talking. She's like, they still only invited me because they wanted to play with you.
that's crazy talk.
We had a lot of fun. That was such a fun team.
Oh, whoa, do we need a 5-team 5
Oh, yeah, we
I'm not really on your team. I'm just a spare.
You're a quick
So I gotta grab my gripper.
Thank you.
So I can't hold on.
Damn it.
Yeah, but if I do it, I'm gonna be. I have to be at your level. I have to. But you don't have your curling shoes on. Y'all played very well. Y'all played very well.
From that one end where we
Three-quarters of our songs.
Oh, wait, I have my
Hey, did you have fun? Did you have fun?
I like trying to practice those wing shots.
Did you have fun, Elise?
All right,
They had a blast.
team.
Watch out behind you. Watch out behind you.
I'm running you down.
Yeah.
What?
That was very cool. Like, it was very close.
Come on.
It was definitely
Four-person shot, and then I'll get into the other.
We had a 4-person shot.
we already did our 4-person
Oh,
team.
you already did? Okay.
Yeah, our official team photo.
I mean, we could get one. We could get one with my phone. I
I have
my phone.
Or you
I
guys
can be directly behind Naomi and just like.
You can hamburger.
One more actually real more serious one this time.
What'd you do?
Good. Go take a look at what I did. I
Oh,
might
I deleted it.
I wouldn't want to copy it. Go take a look
I
at it.
think
I want to
Naomi
see it.
was in front of me. Can we do one where she's not blocking like this?
There's the real one. And then go back one. That's a live shot. What was the first one before that? Oh, you took a lot of these, dude. Okay.
I took like 3 of each.
There it is. There it is. I love it.
What if someone's flanking, right?
Smart move. I missed the one hold burst. They got rid of the one hold burst, and I'm like, it was so good.